Good evening, dear children. Today we are going to discuss about direct and indirect speech. Direct and indirect speech are opposite each other. What is direct speech? Direct speech is when one person is saying directly to another person, and we use the actual words that are spoken by somebody. Here the words that are spoken by somebody are used to write the direct speech. The spoken words, the words that are spoken by the speaker, are placed between inverted commas. They are placed between inverted commas. A comma is used after the reporting verbs. The reporting verbs like said, exclaimed, after them we are using a comma. So we are using two punctuation marks, a comma and inverted comma. Right? Comma after the reporting verb, and inverted in the inverted commas, between the inverted commas we are writing the spoken part. Right? Coming to indirect speech. In indirect speech, a person asking someone to convey the words of other person. Here we are asking somebody else to convey the third person's speech, right? And we are not using any inverted commas in indirect speech. Look at the example and you will understand it very clearly. He said to me, I am busy. He said to me, I am busy. Here, we are quoting something said by the person for whom we are using he. He is saying directly to me that I am busy, that he is busy. So we are quoting the words said by the person in inverted commas, and we have used a comma after the reporting verb, right? And look at this sentence. He told me that he was busy. Here we are reporting what he had said. Here we are reporting it in others' word. He told me that he was busy. This is indirect speech, right? Changing from direct to indirect speech, we are going to focus on two tenses, simple present tense and present continuous tense. Whenever we are going to change, remember the main verb will change, the helping verb will also change, and at the same time there will be a change in the pronouns accordingly. We will discuss these changes in both the tenses, simple present tense and present continuous tense. Remember, in simple present tense, whenever we are changing from direct to indirect, that time is, am and are will change into was and were. Is and are will change to was and were according to is and am will change into was, are will change into were. Then coming to first person pronouns I and we. We all know that first person pronouns are I and we. When we are changing direct to indirect, that time I and we will accordingly change into third person pronouns he, she and they. That means that I will change into he and she, and we will change into they. Coming to the second person pronoun you. Remember, whenever we are changing in this direct to indirect speech, that time this you will change in third person pronoun according to, depending on who is reporting the speech. Depending on who is reporting the speech, whether a singular or a plural person. Then we are going to use a connector that. Remember, we are going to use the connector that after the reporting verb. We had discussed what are reporting verbs. After the reporting verb, that is said, exclaimed, asked, we are going to use that and then continue our sentence while changing. Then the main verb. We all know about the main verb. We will identify the main verb, and the main verb will change into its simple past form. That means that the main verb was in simple present tense and now it will change into simple past tense. But remember, there is an exception. If in simple present tense we are reporting a factual information or telling about a universal truth, that time we are not going to change the main verb. The main verb will remain in simple present tense. The main verb, the tense of the main verb will not change. It will remain in the simple present tense only, right? That means if I am telling about the earth revolves around the sun, that time if we are changing the speech, then possessive adjectives change to reflect changes in the pronouns. According to the changes in the pronouns, the possessive adjectives will also change. This we will discuss when we are discussing the examples. You will apply and understand it better. Then coming to present continuous tense. We all know what is present continuous tense. Something said in present tense in the continuous form, that is in the ing form of the verb. That time remember, the first and the major change will be that the main verb will change from present continuous to past. Present continuous to past continuous, right? And all the other changes will be same as simple present tense. That means is am are will change into was were, a first person pronoun I will change into third person pronouns he she they, second person you will change according to who is reporting in the speech. It will change into third person pronoun. And also we are going to use the connector that. We will discuss few examples of changing direct to indirect speech. After this, you will clearly understand all the rules. Parul said Raghav and I are cousins. And look at, after we have changed it to indirect speech, Parul said that Raghav and she were cousins. As discussed earlier, we are going to remove this comma after the reporting verb and replace it with the word that. So that has been given here, and then we can see I told you I or we, the first person pronoun will change into third person. So here we can see that Parul is a girl, so I is used for Parul. So we are changing I with she. And here are is changed into were as discussed earlier. So the sentence becomes Parul said that Raghav and she were cousins. Next, Raj said we learn spellings every day. And in indirect, Raj said that they learned spellings every day. Here we have removed the comma after the reporting verb and replaced it with that in indirect speech, and the first person pronoun we is replaced with they. And learn in the present tense, the main verb is changed into past form of learn, that is learnt. And our sentence is changed into indirect speech. Next example, Ayan said, you have my pen. Ayan said that I had his pen. Here we can see again the comma is replaced with that in indirect speech, and you is changed into I, and have is used in present tense, and we have changed it into had in the past tense. And as told to you earlier, the possessive adjectives like my, here we have used my will change into his, because here we are Ayan is a masculine gender, so my has changed into his. And if we had been using here Aisha said you have my pen, then the sentence would have become Aisha said that I had her pen, because we are talking about Asha's pen. Next example, he explained the earth revolves around the sun. Here you can see that this is a universal truth. It is a universal truth that the earth revolves around the sun. So here what we are going to do, we are going to follow. First of all, we will remove the comma and write that. Second thing, the main verb, that is revolves, will remain revolves in simple present tense only. It will not change. Right? And the sentence will become, he explained that the earth revolves around the sun, in indirect speech. Then next example, he said to me, you are insulting me. Looking at the main verb insulting, we can understand that this is a present continuous tense sentence. We will change into the main verb into, we will change the here in indirect speech, we will say he told me that I was insulting him. You will change into I, are will change into was. Are will change into was. It will become you are insulting will change into was insulting. Next sentence, father said it is a tiring trip. This is again a present continuous tense. So we will change it into we will change the verb into past continuous, and the indirect speech will be father said that it was a tiring trip. It is will change into it was, and that we have to insert in place of the comma after the reporting.